Welcome to the Power Packed Podcast. Please be quiet and courteous and silence your cell phones now. Be sure to grab some snacks and concessions, located in the lobby. And now our feature presentation. Prepare for butter.
All the time, wondering if maybe I'm losing my mind. Stepping out to the rising enemy, or maybe I'm going out to sea. Maybe you should know by now. When I get back, everything will be alright. Seems like I'm out to sea every single night. I hope this old boat will stay afloat as we go.
I hope this old boat will stay afloat as we go.
Don't mind, maybe you'll sink or swim. Oh, I don't mind, maybe you'll sink or swim. Oh, I don't mind, maybe you'll sink or swim. Oh, I don't mind.
Hey everybody, it's JJ Fresh back with another riveting episode of JJ Fresh podcast reviews. I don't know, what are we doing here today?
I'll still do a food review. I have a donut on my desk that's knitted from a friend, so I'll taste it and see if it tastes like chocolate or yarn. And we'll see how that goes.
That's great. I've got right here the grapefruit citrus fresca. I'm going to try to food review to that. Hey!
Stop digging in the couch, doggy.
No.
Sit down. Lay down.
Looks like John's...
She's tearing up the couch with a cloth.
My dog just came up and licked my baby's foot, so get out of here. Go get it.
Licking that vomit up. That's real good. Now she's trying to nose my elbow and apologize for scratching up the chair.
That's
Anyways.
the good doggy. How you been, friend? It's been a long time.
You know what the problem with these voices are? We had this problem when we did the old show. Is you just don't want to stop them. And I literally just tried to stop, and then my body said no.
It's kind of like that movie with the Matrix where they plug the cord in the back of your head, and that's how I feel. It's like there's a spaghetti noodle sliding between my spine cord, and then all of a sudden I can't stop talking like I'm from rural Oregon City.
It's like put on Spanx for the first time, and then you just don't want to take them off.
Yeah, all of a sudden you're just like, you're in a morph suit, and you're outside Applebee's fighting a couple police officers. It's what you call Friday.
That's what you call a San Francisco barbecue. It's just police officers and whatever you said. Okay, I'm gonna try to abruptly car off a cliff. We are the Power Pack Podcast, a podcast featuring two dudes and one friendship.
Oh, yeah. Did you like that we had a couple guest stars on here from the critically acclaimed JJ Fresh Food Reviews? It was a YouTube series, if you've never seen it. It is two guys who, they're friends, and they are filming themselves eating really gross foods in John's apartment. In Canby, and it's a really good time. I feel like, real quick, I just want to do an homage to your guys' place, that place in Canby. I feel like that is famous, like the backdrop of that, because of the birthday video, the JJ Fresh food reviews, the JJ Fresh covers. I feel like that was like, it was like a magical place, like Disney World.
Whoever got that apartment, they are living their most magical life right now. They're in the most magical place on earth. They're in the magic kingdom. The real kingdom of magic. Not Disneyland.
Yeah.
JJ Fresh Food Review Land.
Do you guys remember which...
Where we dress up... Oh, go ahead.
Oh, I didn't mean to cut you off. I was just going to say, do you remember which number it was? I kind of want to, next time in town, go visit them and be like, hey, do you understand that you are currently living in a famous apartment? And then I'll show them the video, and they'll be like, get off my doorstep.
You should show them the video of me doing sweeps in the window. Like, he was here.
I still have the picture when I'm walking up to the apartment, and you're like 4 stories up, and I just see your face and the guitar, and yeah, you're sweeping in the window.
I'm falling back into it.
Yeah.
Going back into the Spanx. Gotta stay out of the Spanx.
Gotta stay out of that, man. It's bad. You don't wanna fall into that.
Oh, absolutely not. I'm trying to fall into something else that I can easily get out of.
Absolutely not.
Yeah. Radioluminescence.
Oh, yes, I would like a cup of caviar.
I'd like some caviar with some frog's breath. Yeah.
Would you care to go down to the pond and fetch me half a dozen frogs and boil them in a cup of Gatorade, please?
Oh, this Gatorade is 7 3/4 long.
Yeah.
Ply. Unicorn hair.
Oh.
Gator hair.
I like. So what would? So I see you. I see you there. What would your wand be made out of for Harry Potter? Let's do that as a little quick quiz for both of each other. So what would your wand be made of? You know, because he's like, oh, it's a dragon heartstring.
Yes, mine would be. Let's see, what would mine be? Might be cast out of something like iron. I have an iron wand, and in the inside would be the hair of Slash, and just one strand.
One strand of Slash hair, yeah.
And it's a stiff boy. It ain't. When you cast a spell, it's like turned up to 11.
Yeah,
like it's gonna go.
It's loud. Yeah, yeah. That's great. I wouldn't imagine anything else. I'm imagining your wand. You know, all of them are like this, like kind of like elegant wood. Yours is just like literally like a chunk of iron. It's like this big
Mine's
rod.
Mine's like a cannon you put on like Mega Man.
Yeah, exactly. Screws in.
What's Josh's wand?
I think mine would be. I'm trying to think of what the material.
Like noodle.
It would be like
a pool noodle.
A pool noodle. A pool noodle would be a good one. I'm thinking like a driftwood.
It'd be a two-handed wand. Driftwood, okay.
But
like beachy.
Because I'm thinking beachy. You know, that's kind of my style. And then I think the inside would be like a pig's hair or something. Because I always like make jokes about pigs, so it'd be like a pig's hair driftwood wand.
Would it like curl out the tip of it?
It would when I cast
like one curly pig hair.
Yeah, it'd be like a doo-doo, you know, it'd be like a pig's, yeah. So that'd be my wand. And I'm just realizing almost 10 minutes in that we haven't reacted to Crumb's email. We said we would. So people are like, "Where's the reaction?"
Oh, I don't know. I didn't really have a reaction. I'm just kind of like, oh, that's what.
Okay.
Did you have a reaction? I mean,
my reaction is, it's funny. Like, her comment was really funny, and I do agree that the Lunchables ASMR episode was really gross. And it was sad because that night I was like gonna actually eat dinner, but I had Lunchables in the fridge, so I was like, I'm gonna have a Lunchable, and it was really sad dinner.
She did send another email to cheer you up from your sad dinner.
Oh yeah, let's hear it.
Where's Burgers on the Beach? Oh. Christmas. Well, it'll be out Christmas.
Not again. So Christmas in 2024. Oh no. I think why don't we let's set a date and just actually we probably like. So it's obviously going to be a bit because you guys have some big things going on. So I'm not going to be like, hey, you just had this big life event. Can you please like ignore all of that and work on this Burgers on the Beach album? So Crumb, the album is almost done. We just need to like do some more stuff on both of our ends, you know, and like get it ready, get it polished. You know, right now it's like a diamond, but it's covered in rock and soot and dirt, and it needs to be polished.
And we just need to just stop, you know, pussyfooting around and start licking that charcoal off like a owl in a Tootsie Roll pop.
Yeah.
And get to the diamonds.
Tootsie Roll.
Every kiss begins with Jim.
Every kiss begins with Jim. Oh man. So I feel bad because Crumb is probably the only person who actually cares if the album is dropped or not. So I feel like for her sake, we should just we should just do it and get the album completed and just get it out there for the world. I've got everything lined up. We're gonna maybe we can do an episode, because I was gonna say we could have a launch party, but we're both in different places. We could time it so when we finish the album, we can have a launch party in person, but like you said, in an undisclosed place, so people have to find us. It's like we could have it at like a buffet or like a Chili's.
The only person that'll like crack the clues is Big Bingus, whom I still don't know who that is.
I don't. So you don't know who Big Bing? I don't know who Big Bingus is either, and I'm impressed at this point because I feel like you and I were like, okay.
I feel like we know this person, but
we either know them or we don't, and either way is funny. If we don't know them, that's even better because we've had a lot of interactions with Big Bingus.
Yeah, he's like when you have a series and then they introduce a new character halfway in, because Crumb was the original and still starring in the series.
Yeah,
and this is like introducing. It's like who's Scooby-Doo, that other dog, the cousin dog.
What's the Raffy-Doo?
Not
or
Scrappy.
Raffy.
Is it Scrappy?
No, it's Scrappy-Doo.
I thought it was more. Was it really?
I think it's Scrappy-Doo.
I thought it was a different one.
Isn't it?
I thought there was another dog, like because Scrappy seems like a dirty hound.
That
I thought there was like a more normal dog. I
thought it was Raffy, but I think that's the
look up all the
children's.
Scooby-Doo dogs. Can you real quick?
Let me do that.
I could do it too. I have my phone. I'm just being lazy. Let's see.
Scooby-Doo characters.
All dogs on, not Paw Patrol.
Okay, so there's list of Scooby-Doo characters on Wikipedia.
Scooby-pedia.
Oh, it's Scrappy-Doo. Oh, okay. That sounds cool. Okay, here we go. Can't really hear John's guitar, but I'm just gonna go for it. Yeah. Okay, so
it just ended.
Oh man, is that the drum thing too?
Yeah, the drums ended.
I feel bad because it sucks because there's a big flaw with this, because as soon as it cuts in and out, and by the time I'm in a groove, it's like it's all done, and then I'm just like the ship has sailed. So well, I was gonna sing a song about Scrappy-Doo. I was like, okay, I thought of lyrics, I'd like the intro. I was like, okay, and then the drums ended, but it's all good. We can we can
do an acapella one.
Okay, here, you want me to do acapella? Okay. I've got
and I think I was thinking of Yabba-Doo.
Yabba-Doo, yeah. What's Yabba-Dabba-Doo? Oh, Flintstones, yeah.
Well, there's Scooby-Doo, Scrappy-Doo, the Doos, Ruby-Doo, Scooby-Dum, Nova, Scooby-Dee, Yabba-Doo.
All right, so you want me to do an acapella Scooby-Doo? Okay. Scooby-Doo, 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 Scrappy-Scrappy-Doo, Scrappy-Scrappy-Doo, Scrappy-Doo. I got in the groove, but it felt too like 2.5 men. It's like. So I don't know. I got in the groove, and then I thought of the 2.5 Men theme song, and I was like, kind of sounds similar. And as I'm like doing this, and then I thought about how I never really watched 2.5 Men back in the day. There's too many shows that are too similar. When I think of 2.5 Men, I think of Big Bang Theory, and I think of How I Met Your Mother, and I think of like all these different shows that are like the exact same.
They're kind of all the same. It's like Marvel before Marvel became Marvel. It's just sitcom. Sitcoms were it.
Can you imagine a big MCU? They have the big like event at the end where there's a big war, but it's like the sitcom thing. So at the end, it's like everybody from Friends and King of Queens and How I Met Your Mother in this big battlefield, and they're all just like fighting and killing each other.
It's just like just nonchalant. It's just like another episode, except they're all in the same television screen. Have you seen the ending of Seinfeld, by the way?
The ending,
like the season, the series wrap up episode.
I feel like I have, but you should remind me.
I've never seen it before. We watched all of Seinfeld last year, and we got to the ending, and it was the worst ending I think I've seen in a long time for a series. They went to jail. I was like,
that's how they
really?
ended?
That's how it ended. George Seinfeld and who's the chick?
Elaine?
Lewis.
Elaine?
Yeah, they're all like in a jail cell.
And that's how it
jail
ends?
cell.
What?
Yeah. Because they get arrested for not helping someone who's getting mugged, and it was some ridiculous law that was just passed. And then they're in court, and it's just going over all like the horrible things they've done. All these people are like testifying against them.
Oh, what a weird ending.
Go to jail. It was really weird.
I've never knew that was the ending of Seinfeld, and it's funny. Seinfeld, there have definitely been shows like that I've watched all the way through, like Malcolm in the Middle and King of the Hill, but I've never watched Seinfeld all the way through. I did watch My Name is Earl all the way through, and that was such a weird ending because they canceled the show before. It was something weird where like they left it on a cliffhanger, and they canceled the show, but it was like a really like weird ending because they just cut it really quick. I don't know.
I hate it when they do that.
Yeah.
Like when they like cancel a show and then they have to wrap it up real quick and then they bring it back and then it's like an awkward. Oh, girl,
cool.
Girl, go with the good. Season 5 we did what? Now 6 is like, oh, okay. Wow, I need to drink some more Kool-Aid. Put some Diet Coke in here to ease the tension, baby.
Oh, Diet Coke. So
Diet Coke, Diet Caucus.
So Big Bingus is like introduced character in season 3. We'll call it season 3 of the Power Pack podcast. Big Bingus is the big new character. It's like, what's Big Bingus's story? Who is Big Bingus? Big Bingus, if you're listening,
it's like Detective Pikachu. While you talk to Big Bingus, I gotta let the dog out. Classic.
Okay, that's a classic John thing. So yeah, this section of the podcast is called A Letter to Big Bingus. Dear Big Bingus, who are you? How did you find the Power Pack podcast? Do you enjoy the Power Pack podcast? Do you enjoy hobbies such as shot put, baking pies, or writing fan fiction? Big Bingus, what's your story? What are some things you enjoy? What's your favorite food? What's your favorite color? Big Bingus, who are you? And please let us know. You're keeping John and I up at night. We have no idea who you are, but if you want to keep your identity a mystery, that's fine. You know, it's all good. But you give us some clues, like whether or not John and I actually know you or have ever met you. If you are a fan of the show and you enjoy, yeah, and yeah.
Sorry, I'm back.
I just
Leave it.
I just
I
wrote a verbal letter to Big Bingus asking them some questions. So, letter to Big Bingus. Yeah, we're almost done with this episode too, which is funny. It feels like it goes by so quick. You know, it's kind of like the week. You know, all of a sudden it's the weekend. You're like, hey.
Did you ever? Hold on, I got food in my mouth.
Oh, what are you eating?
Got some deer meat.
Is that deer meat? Actually,
yeah, you get it everywhere for free around here. Like people are like, oh, killed another deer. Have some. I brought it. Here's some. Get it.
That makes sense.
We have a ton of it.
Yeah, I need to come visit Missouri. I feel like I've just. Because for you, you know, you grew up in Texas, and then you lived in Oregon, and then you live in Missouri. You know, you got a little bit of that southern experience, but I've never been them parts before. So when I come over, I'm gonna like just go. Maybe that could be one of our YouTube things, is like introducing Josh to the South or the Midwest. I think it's technically the Midwest. So it could be your introduction.
Our first stop will go to like Western Outfitters and get you some spurs.
Oh, I love that idea. So I fly in, and the whole thing is just you kidding me out. So I go get like a full outfit, and then we go to like very just like stereotypical
Dave and Buster's.
Yeah. I'll go like just do all the stuff, and then you could come up to Seattle, and I can I don't know. There's not as much. We'll get you an outfit. It's like all like black outfit, and then
Like a French painter.
yeah, you get a French press. Is that what you said? A French press? Coffee French press?
Oh, black like a French painter.
Oh,
You
like
know,
a French.
they were wearing
Yes.
all black with the hat.
Yes, I'm thinking exactly that. I'm thining.
I mean, French press works too.
Yeah, French press too. I was just thinking basically making you like a hipster, because Seattle.
Yeah. I have my French press, and I'll be just sitting like at McDonald's, because that's going to be the new hipster.
Yeah.
Because Starbucks is played out, I think.
Yeah, it's too corporate at this point. Now it's like, okay, what's the next big thing? I have a couple of talking points I wanted to do, but it's the end of this episode. So tune in next week for a couple of Josh's talking points that he wanted to talk about.
Thank you for tuning into our regularly scheduled program. Contact Josh and Jonathan at powerpackedpodcast@gmail.com. Support the show at patreon.com/powerpacked. See you next time, you dirty little rat babies.